Hello, this is the Saturday wrap for Saturday the 28th of May 2022, 10:02 hours, British summer time. It is actually quite summery, despite the fact we're still in spring, and spring has been decidedly variable, he says, as his notes disappear out into the battery saving ether. Anyway, this is me in Caerphilly in the Markham Uphill on 4K and remote. Yeah, it's all that complicated stuff. Oh, drinking a pint of Legend by the Nottingham Brewery, which has possibly seen better days. You know, these things happen. Anyway, let's start with the word or phrase of the week, and I have ignored the obvious ones. I listen to Talk Sport a lot, especially in the mornings when Paul Ross is on, and it's basically powered, well, it used to be powered by government adverts about the Rona. Now, your basic betting company adverts, and it's all about ACCAs. And I didn't understand it. However, someone said accumulators, and ACCAs made sense. Yeah, I know it's not the best of things, but ACCAs is good, I suppose. Anyway, the thing of the week. And boy, have we had a lot of things this week. There was Partygate. There was you're going to get more money. And then last night there was the rewriting of the, was it the parliamentary rules or the government rules or ministerial rules? I think it was the ministerial rules. Anyway, leadership. All I'm going to say is, if you're a leader, lead by example. Do as I do, not as I say. Hopefully. Anyway, okay, so looking back at the last week, Scaredy Cats. Scaredy Cats is the reincarnation of Bubs. Bubs was the best craft bar in Cardiff by a country mile. It is more of a cafe bar stroke games bar. Well, board games anyway, and a cocktail bar. Opens at 9 o'clock in the morning, bar open at 11 o'clock. Wi-Fi was being installed while I was there. The last time I was in Bubs, the password for the Wi-Fi was Chelsea Rules, Chelsea being mine host. I like it a lot. It's on Working Street, just opposite, well, sort of opposite the library-ish. It's worth a punt. Not cheap. Best things in life aren't usually. Anyway, and two things while I was there. Tomato inflation. For the last couple of weeks it's been difficult to get tomatoes in Aldi. Tesco's had them, but Aldi didn't, and Aldi were, well, significantly cheaper. It's a good way of judging inflation and food stocks and imports. And also on Twitter, Falklands 82, it was the first Falklands Landings last week. If you're a student of history, it's worth following. Human tales. War is never easy, and war is hell. I think we did well in this one. The right to self-determination, perhaps. Anyway, Sunday, my backup iPod Touch 7. I started setting it up. Obviously, it needed a firmware update, and then the apps, and I've still got to do a little bit more this weekend. I hesitate to put Overcast on it at the moment. Although I'm going to export my existing OPML file so I can import it to it when I do install it. Podcast 2.0 actually, yeah, and comic strip blogger, you can't beat him. Anyway, Sunday was the Premiership wrap up. which is strange because it was after the FA Cup, as I've mentioned last week, and the European Championships final is tonight. Liverpool, yeah, I think they possibly won't win it. They seem to be a little bit out of sorts at the moment, not the team that they used to be. I hope they win, but I don't see it happening. Okay, on Monday, Umbrel, it wouldn't load. Well, it would half load. You get a welcome screen and it starts to load, then it stopped. Having a look at the hard disk, that was active, that was normal, so I think it was still working. And I didn't want to turn the thing off because, yeah, the blockchain is a real thing and you don't want to corrupt it. And Tuesday morning I was able to SSH into it, sorry, from the DOS command line, and sudo reboot. It's working fine now at the moment, although the Synology, there were 2 updates this week to Plex. After the first one, the Synology was running like a dog, really slow, like 20 minutes to log on. Yeah, a reboot there as well. Again, don't like to turn the thing off, but seems fine now, he says, hopefully. Okay, so Wednesday, train strike to go ahead. Train services only between 7 and 7. Yeah, that's exactly what we need at the moment. Mind you, here in Wales, on Sunday someone left a mini digger on the line at Craven Arms. Train caught fire, idiots. Because we have nothing in the way of contingency, that caused more problems around the network. And of course we got Ed Sheeran Thursday, Friday and tonight. That's issues as well. Public transport, as I've said many a time, isn't really for the public at all. Wednesday, someone in the office brought me cake. It was lovely. It was appreciated. We have some really good people in the office. We have some idiots as well, but we really do have some nice people. And what could be better than starting your way with cake? Thursday, I got told that it's coming up, I think it's August, to 40 years in the department. Apparently you should get a certificate and some other stuff. Yeah, certificate. Just about sums it up. Anyway, time has flown, or is that just being an old person? I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. Friday, TVOS 15.5.1. Just for TVOS, not for iPadOS or iOS. I'm not altogether sure what it fixed, but it fixed something. And obviously it took about 2 days to install. And yesterday night went to put some shorts on and went to do up the top button and the button came off. Okay, I can sew, I can put buttons back on, but my contact lens is in, so it was difficult to thread the needle, and then I put it through once and had to do it 3 times. It's all fixed now, but if there's sewing on clothes, make sure, and I know my belly's a bit big, but that caused it, but make sure it's well sewed on, please. You know, save me a job. And Saturday is sunny. Saturday is good. In the Malcolm Hill at the moment, going on to Brew Monster's tap room. And I'm going to try not to fall off the wall on the way home this time. But, you know, who knows. Anyway, that was the Saturday wrap for the 28th of May 2022. The almost summer edition. Oh, comments in the usual place. And bye bye.